Hey, hey, yeah. We had to switch devices because the other one's uploading. Yada yada. Storage space. Yada yada. Yada yada. Okay. All right. So I want you guys to be able to see me, but. I want to do cancers. Collective reading for cancers. What do we have? What are we focusing on? Still a bit choppy, so we'll grab these guys. I swear, if a Cancer isn't dealing with something or isn't battling something, it's not a crab moment. Changes, and solitude. Changes and solitude. Okay. After solitude, finding love, spiritual strength for yourself, we have prosperity, partnerships and alliances. Both hands are touching, grabbing together. So you are tag teaming with someone here. Okay, so something that you stood for, something that wasn't something you identified yourself as, may have been taken from you. And now you are learning how to go about it. You're a bit impatient with the outcome. But once it comes in and you ground, care, love, eat healthy, drink water, connect with nature, stick to yourself, stay single, whatever that is for you, or staying abstinent, there is something within the womb where it does not need to be touched by anyone but yourself. And once you do that, you have balance. Okay, let's get a little bit more. You have endless opportunities, endless rare opportunities. And they're worth celebrating. What's the celebration? Okay, we'll do a pre-shuffle. I want a little bit more. Okay. This is your pre-shuffle, so if we see any of these come out again, Cancer, the crabs, what's up, yo? Collective, thank you. Any of the same ones? No, that's okay. All right. You've been wanting to do this since you were a kid. Okay? Whatever you have going on, loving or caring for people, or a certain aspect of how you view yourself or want people to view you, you've been wanting this and have felt this for a very long time. For a very long time, to the point where you're like, when is it my time, bro? Like, I've been working so hard. When is it my time? I know. Well, we have the card that says perfect timing. Okay. Moving forward does not necessarily require you to have confidence in yourself. Confidence in God is enough, which could be the spirit realm, your angels, the universe, okay? You don't have to hold on to that word if it's not yours, okay? When you have confidence within that, along with knowing that works through you and with you in all ways. Learn upon us if your confidence wavers, and we will buoy your courage and faith. So, you being able to have these partnerships and alliances is because you did it yourself. Okay? You did it yourself. Okay? You did that first, then you met your peeps. You could have met peeps before, but I'm not seeing them continuing in. Creative project. Like I said, this is something you wanted to do for a very long time. So you know it. So do it. I don't know what you want to do. You tell me. Notice the signs. You've been seeing the birds. You've been seeing the crows. You've been seeing the flocks. All of the hawks. The talks. You know, like, it's here. It's here. It's near. And it's clear. Crystal clear. I don't know why, but I only rhyme with the crabs so far when I read for them. Yeah, it's time to stop daydreaming and actually take action towards it. It's not that your daydreaming is bad. It's just you can actually put pen to paper, or, you know, you can write about it. You can video about it. So this is all about your career right now. Fucking money up the yin yang, yo. Up the yin yang. You're gonna be pouring out so much money. Like, holy snap. So much money that there's gonna have some, you know, obstacles and challenges and new paperwork that you're gonna have to do because you're making so much money. It's gonna be okay. Hire the person you need. And once you stop, you know, you can still do the daydreaming and your astral projecting and your meditation, but when you bring it in out loud in front of everyone, it can be daunting, it can be scary, but they find you very beautiful. They find you very strong, unique, ancient, smooth, soft. Just straight up unique, bro. Is this a lover? Okay, we have Spirit is about. What is Spirit is about? For the Cancer Crabs Collective. Oh. Ooh. The signs and synchronicities are telling you to stop with your addictions. It's like literally right in front of you, you know, and Spirit is about. They know that you're in a repetitive cycle. It's continuously over and over and over, and you're like, I finally see the light now. Do you? Do you see the light now? You had the courage all within you this whole time. You just need to ask for help, whoever you believe in. You're discovering something new where you might just rush into it. You do have guides that will help you think about it a little more clearly, but don't just hear someone and be like, oh, well, just because they said it means I can't do it. You are your own person, okay? I know it's not easy, but like if you've been taking advice and doing things for other people, that's totally fine, but you're changing the way you think. You have memories of like, oh, like I was this way, I was that way, and you know, I did like that about myself, but I didn't stand up for myself that way, and people did this to me for my niceness, and then took me for weak, and then, you know, so there is an accountability for yourself. And when you do take accountability for yourself and try to reach out and set boundaries and be like, you know what? No, I don't like this. I actually like this. No, I don't like being responded to like this. I actually would like to be responded this way. And that will be the determining factor of who's going to stick it with you. Some people are just going to leave too, and that's fine. Yeah, and it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt when these people leave, okay? These people have been in your life for a very long time. Everybody in the club getting tipsy. Yeah. Well, it's getting tipsy up in here because someone's got the spins. You're putting your foot on the edge of the bed. You can't fall asleep right away. Like, someone needs to slow down the drinking for one. Okay? Yes. And get out there. It's time to meet some new friends. It's time to collaborate. It's time to start having brand new conversations. Okay? New activities. New activities. You all running more now? You're letting go of what no longer serves you, and you're hanging out for decoration, being like, yeah, I went through this shit, but I like it. You know, this is what I went through, the pain. It's my art, you know? And what this streak means this. You know, like some weird stuff where you are okay with the pain that you went through, and you're okay with sharing your story. Like I said, when you ask for the help and the guidance that you need and you surrender, that is when you are able to connect with your higher self. You'll find a new identity, new clothes, new hairstyle that you haven't done in a while. Okay. Okay, so we got the child card. Okay, I'm not big on one like, oh, you might get pregnant. You might, you know, this is gonna happen. Like, how are you really gonna determine that? You know, but obviously, like in certain ways, you moved your chest piece. It could happen. Anyway, there is a potential for some of you. Not for all, okay? You little hypochondriacs who freak out and hear this and think that it's you. It's not you, okay? It's only for the people who are actually, like, one, will have a partner, and I'm going to think it's more around that time. I'm really getting June, July vibes. You'll have a partner or friends with benefits. I'm not really getting friends. It's more of like it's more stable. But, like, wear that protection, honey. Because we got the child card here. And then I was asking, what do we have for that? And we have support, and that's an egg. And then you saw my face. And I knew I've been getting these signs. And then we got intuitive nudges. I'm just... One more for the child, yo. Cancer Crabbies, everybody, what's up with this child? Hello from heaven and caregiver. So, Could go both ways. Maybe some of you may have lost an egg, okay? A babe, all right? A chick. And I do send out my love and condolences to you guys, because that is not easy. But you guys are very strong to where you do see the signs and synchronicities. And you've had those moments when you sit outside and you think about your chick and you see a butterfly or you see a bird and you're thinking, that's totally them communicating. And they've made it on. They've already reincarnated. They're happy and they're already reincarnated. They have moved on because that is what their cycle of life was, right? It's a death, rebirth, recycle of energy. It's nothing else more they can do. They just keep going. And so they chose their life over and over again. They chose you, right? And then they chose you again but they're in a butterfly and they get to view you in a different aspect, you know? So it's not necessarily like move on, forget about it, but it's moving with the emotions and giving yourself the empathy that you deserve, the love and light that you deserve, because you're so vibrant. So many things, human beings, insects, nature love you. You know, you had to remind yourself that you were very, very loved. Now, the other, it's not done. You're guided to this message, not to give up. You could be trying again, but no matter, you're going to get blessings. Thank you. Caregiver. The other way around could be that there is a pregnancy on its way. I don't know if y'all just see these guys flying at me. I guess attack my face or something. Huh. When and if you do get pregnant, you're not going to be the same. You are not going to be the same. You're going to be doing lots of research. You're going to be putting more time and energy into something else than yourself. You're going to have a whole new identity, okay? You're going to have to let go of what no longer is what you thought you were. You're going to release what no longer serves you. You're going to release what no longer is for your highest purpose. Because this was divinely supposed to happen. This was divinely guided. This was divinely protected. And baby, here it comes. That's what I'm hearing. Ask for help. Ask for guidance. Whoever you speak to. Okay? They are saying this multiple times now in the reading. Ask for help. Ask for guidance. Work through God. Work through the universe. Work through your spirit guides. Work through your ancestors. Okay? Gods, goddesses. Alright? We're not limiting our religious beliefs here. And we're not going to be judging anyone either. Don't care what you believe in. You come here to watch my video, you support me, and you leave. Bye. And if this does happen, I feel like if there is a growth, it could be money as well. Like I said, the money at the yin yang. Like there's no struggles with paying off the stuff you need to pay. You may have struggles in other aspects of your life, but I feel like cancers have been struggling with money for a very long time. That this at least is that first baby step we're going to get taken care of. Wow. This is that first step that we're going to be taken care of. 649 on the clock. Wow. Yeah, there is something coming in super, super quick to where you will need to make a decision on if we go left, if we go right, and you are freaking out about it a little too much. You don't need to. Okay? You just have to focus and think about it. Get out your paper and your pen and list it out. Okay? Yeah, a lot of emotional balance. Okay? Something with paperwork I'm hearing. It's not going to be easy, but like I said, like, hire that person you need if you need to. It all begins in a daydream. What? Weren't we talking about daydreams in here? Hold on. I swear. What? Yeah, because we're putting things to action. That's crazy. Continue with your project. Don't give up. Continue with your project. Your path is not that of your neighbor. It is yours and only yours. I believe I said something about that as well. Okay? When you're doing something, you're doing it for yourself, and then your partnerships come in. Okay? You're doing things for yourself. And then you make that teamwork happen because you took time to love yourself. Trust in your intuition is the GPS to your dreams. All those signs and synchronicities that you've been listening to, it's time to go travel. It's time to go travel.